When you think of the soldier, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it this? How about this? Or maybe, just maybe, it's something like this. Oh my god, no! Soldier is without a doubt one of, if not the most complex class in all of TF2. Yeah, I know the soldier is definitely one of the easiest classes to learn. You just shoot the ground and win. But if we're being serious, there are so many engine quirks, unlockable mechanics, and ways to play him that he holds the record for the most amount of different playstyles for one class. But here's the thing, I am not good at soldier. Sure, he's my third most played class ever, and I do have this shiny golden rocket launcher with a lot of kills, but trust me, I do not play soldier in a way that people consider smart. I like to rocket jump in, going for crazy plays that I am not good enough to pull off, or I don't think before shooting all my rockets, fucking god, realizing that I have no way to do damage while the enemy team is hurtling towards me. Oh fuck. Oh no, 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 no. On top of that, there's so many things that I just can't wrap my head around. I can't rocket jump well. Fighting pyros as soldier is just horrifying. MGE is pretty much the bane of my existence. Everything surrounding soldier has always seemed daunting to me, and I can never wrap my head around it. So how do I fix this? Well, after all this time playing soldier and feeling next to zero improvement, I knew that something had to change. I wanted to be good or decent at this class, but I knew the way that I was playing wasn't teaching me. If anything, I was arguably getting worse. So after dying one too many times, missing one too many air shots, and losing one too many pubs, I finally put my foot down. I unbound my class change key, removed every other class from my arsenal, and decided to spend 1 month playing only soldier. And oh boy, I did not know what I was getting myself into. To make things more interesting, I decided to add a few goals throughout the month. These goals will actually impose some sort of challenge. It'll make the video more than just me picking a class on a screen, because, yeah, you know, that's fun. Number one is I want to get decent at rocket jumping. I have never been good at rocket jumping. I've maybe beaten like 5 jump maps in my entire life, and don't get me started on rollouts. If you actually saw how many attempts it took for me to hit that rocket jump in the beginning, you would stop laughing and start feeling bad. Number 2 is I want to get a strange rocket launcher to its highest rank. This is mainly here to get me to actually open up TF2 and play soldier every single day for an extended period of time. It's probably going to be really easy. I'm not even worried about it, so it's whatever. You also may be thinking, Zenith, isn't there already some British guy who did the same sort of challenge in a week? And yeah, but number 1, he played phlog pyro on Dust Bowl, which is like the greatest sin known to mankind. And number 2, he stole the idea from me, bro. I'm telling you.
What do you want to say? What do I have to do? What's the advice for the last 11 kills?
Stop stealing my jokes and subscribe to Zenith.
You fuck. No.
And number 3 is to win a 1v1 with good friend of the channel, recent famous YouTuber and known content thief elmaxo. At the end of the 30 days, we will do 3 best 2 out of 3 games of MGE. 1 on an Australian server, 1 on a United States server, and then 1 on a server between both of us, so we both have relatively the same ping. If I win the MG, my channel gets put at the top of Max's description for his next 5 videos, and I get to make 1 tweet on his account. But if I lose, Maximilian gets to control every single bit of my social media and can change literally everything about it bar the name for the next 6 months. With those rules in place, I was finally ready to get started. I bought myself a nice shiny new strange rocket launcher and got ready for the first day. Let's go, the first day. I have a Discord. Join that shit. Alright, it's day 1. I finished up all the prep work and I'm excited, you know? I have my strange rocket launcher here. It's called 1 month challenge, just to show everyone that I'm doing a challenge. And I'm excited, you know? I don't think this will be that big of an issue. I'm just pretty sure like after this, I'm never gonna play soldier again, but I hope I like, you know, get good as him. I think I can do it. I think I got it. I start off day 1 hopeful and excited for the challenge to come. It's been a very long time since I even thought about improving as any class in this game. And with my entire YouTube channel on the line, I knew that I had to make these 30 days count. I loaded up into one of my favorite maps to play soldier on, Harvest, and began playing how I normally play. Normally when I play Harvest, I go to the other team's room, the one with the health pack, and somewhat camp their roof area going for Mr. Beast combos. And the strategy worked out well. I sat in my little hidey hole, destroyed anyone who came close to me, and even won the round. Hell yeah, beginning the video on a dove? You love to see it. Oh my goodness. Let's see how my strange is going. Oh, yeah, so I kind of realized that the way I was playing wasn't really doing much. Before I began the challenge, I did some quick math, and if I wanted to hit Hail Zone in the next 30 days, I would have to get at least 285 kills every single day. I'm at 1, and I I won't lie, I kind of want to play sniper right now. I just realized, like, I've been doing this thing for the past couple weeks where I'd hop onto TF2 late at night, listen to some music, and snipe for like a good hour or so before going to bed. I just play sniper. I just realized I can't do that anymore. I'm kind of sad now, I won't even lie. This moment right here said in the reality of how draining this challenge was actually gonna be. I'm no soldier main by any means, and normally when I'm playing bad as a specific class, I just switch to one I think I'll do better as. But nope, for the next 30 days, it's soldier, just soldier, and only soldier. This feeling of wanting to switch class was amplified heavily when I joined the next pub, which was a powerhouse server that was already going on for at least an hour. Help me! Oh no! No! Luckily, having such a long game allowed me to farm some strange kills. And I'm not sure if it's the $1,000 hat on my head or the fact that I was recognized in a pub, but I also got a lot more Ubers than I would have expected. I mean, it's not like I minded. Damn, I really wish I could go demo or something. I can't. This is the first day. No, I don't like this anymore. I don't like this challenge. Eventually, I hit the big 100 kills. There we go, bitch! 100 kills, let's go! After playing a couple more pubs, I decided to log off for the night. If the first day showed me anything, it showed me how long this challenge was actually gonna be. Because not only did I feel really mentally worn out, I was also very far behind of my actual goal. But it was okay, I was tired, I had school in the morning, and I thought that a good game or two could catch me up big time. It wouldn't be too bad, I'll catch up tomorrow. It'll be just fine. Hello, it's day 2. I'm back, and I'm ready to play some soldier. Day 2 started off as more of the same. I started off my day with the map Jump Academy. Since I want to get better at rocket jumping, I actually want to learn the fundamentals before I actually get into it. And most of the time I play in pure silence, but for whatever reason, I was being ultra schizo today. Boing, 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 boing. Fuck. After that, I hopped into an empty upward server and I just practiced the rollout a little bit. And I don't know what it is about it, but this third jump always seems to get me. I can never get past it. Anyway, after doing that for like 10 minutes or so, I can always get practice in a real server. I decided it was finally time to start grinding my strange again. But it wasn't all bad because the first server I joined was a Dust Bowl server and I actually hit my first 20 kill streak of the entire challenge. Oh, please don't come here. What are you doing, dude? Stop coming here. What are you doing? Stop! Oh my god, like, let's go. After that game, I actually took Dust Bowl off my rotation. Although I just got a 20 kill streak there, I gotta say that Dust Bowl isn't really that good for Soldier. And honestly, playing Soldier on something like Dust Bowl first or second just makes me want to play Demo Man. And like Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, the best way to deny your temptations is to get rid of them entirely. I think he said that. After the game, I hopped in and out of servers trying to find a good game because apparently nobody plays midday on a Friday. And for the rest of day 2, nothing really interesting happened. I did hit this though. I can practice the fuck. Wait, one more. Fuck. I'ma get you. What a play! Let's go! Let's pause for a second to talk about the items that I'm using. For my primary, I'm, of course, using the stock rocket launcher. I feel like even if I wasn't forced to use this weapon, I'd still mostly use it. The stock launcher is without a doubt one of the best items in the game. It deals reliable damage, allows you to be mobile, and has massive potential for some just massive crits. As of right now, my preferred secondary is the gunboats. And if you don't play Soldier a lot, you may be wondering why. I mean, isn't the shotgun really good for extra damage? Or how about the bison? Well, first off, no. Second off, although the shotgun can be reliable at points, I feel like the damage resistance while rocket jumping is such a massive upside that in most cases, running the gunboats is just better. Look, I used to be a gunboats denier myself, but once you equip these metal boots, trust me, you can nearly instantly unlock so much potential as Soldier himself. There is no greater feeling than jumping in, shooting a few rockets, and jumping right out and only losing around 20 health from self-inflicted damage. And trust me, we will get back to the backpack items, but for right now, the gunboats remain secondary paired with the market gardener. Honestly, I only had this item to just get funny clips, but to be honest, I haven't even really been using it a lot to make it worth my time. But those rare moments where I do and I get a nice clip, it is so satisfying.
Oh, money on Squid Game.
These 3 items... oh god. These 3 items were my main set going into this challenge, and I didn't really think to change them much, as my mindset at the time was more, how do I get better with what I've been using, and not how can different items make me play better. One thing I tried to start thinking about a lot was having an extra rocket in my reserve at all times. So if in any time I get in a bad position, I can jump out of there and hopefully get out safely. Because trust me, I've gotten in so many situations where I've shot all my rockets and then said, uh-oh, I'm screwed here. I also started to try practicing MGE. We both agreed that we'd be playing on Gully Wash, so I got a few friends to help me practice throughout the days. Here's the thing, I've barely seen elmaxo MGE before. I have no idea even if he's good or not, but I knew that I couldn't lose to him. I mean, look at him. He's bald. That being the case though, I did hit something that was pretty special to me. Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast! That was a Mr. Beast! Yeah, although Crowball wasn't very amused, I was hyped. And how couldn't I be? It was the first Mr. Beast combo of the entire video. And due to me being so hype, I made an on-the-fly decision to change the name of my rocket launcher to Celebrate. I should also mention that a Mr. Beast combo is a double air shot. It's called a Mr. Beast combo because it's funny. Anyway, nothing really interesting happened until day 6, which was actually Max's last day of his phlog challenge. I was one of the oh-so-lucky ones who was playing Tf2 at the time, and I got a call with him and his friends to celebrate the achievement. Max, there's a fucking phlog in my game! I hate you so much. You're ruining Tf2.
I've already done it.
You've ruined Tf2. You're actually the worst.
For every low-quality item I get, I'll take a shot of vodka. How about that?
Yeah!
I just want to suck on engineers' tits. Like, fuck, look at him through that fucking...
Don't gamble.
Noble hat is violent.
It's the Zenith Noble hat.
No,
Weapon repaints in TF2.
After that, the rest of the week was more of the same. I played some 2v2 MGE, I rocket jumped pretty much every single day, and most important, I farmed that strange count. And after day 10, I decided to check on my strange, and oh my god, is that serious? 687. 687, is that it? So although it felt like I was playing much, I actually wasn't. In total, throughout the first 10 days, I played around 6 hours of TF2, which is being very generous. And with that time, I was only able to get around 700 kills. Dude, this is actually insane. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Are you kidding me? I thought I was already in the grind, but apparently that was just preliminary to what was happening next, because that 285 kills quickly rose up to nearly 400. I was not ready for this. Ending day 10 with nearly 700 kills, I put a back burner on the other goals for a bit and focused solely on getting my strange count up. This is gonna be fun. Hello, it's day 11. Apparently I haven't been playing enough or good enough, so I gotta make up for it now. I was able to coast for like 200 something kills every day, and now I have to do like 400 something, high near 500 kills a day. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. We'll see though. These next couple of days were the ones that really started to get to me. For context, I've been playing Soldier alone in pubs for most of this challenge, and when I mean alone, I mean alone. No friends to pocket me, no people on Discord to talk to. I was trying to go at this purely on my own. And by day 11, it was really starting to take a toll on me. Oh no. This guy really wants me dead. He's not even shooting the point, he's shooting at me. The train! Now for you astute viewers, you may have realized that a gigantic ass bar has invaded my HUD. And that's because I finally decided to swap out of my loadout for something stronger. That being switching the gunboats with the battalion's backup and the market gardener to the escape plan. The escape plan switch was pretty self-explanatory. I need to run away more than I go for crazy jumps, and especially when I'm going for more strange kills, jumping in and dying for a cool market garden every 5 seconds just wasn't going to cut it anymore. The battalions, on the other hand, well... let's get back to that. For now, I was struggling to just stay sane. I invited my friend Crowball to practice MGE for around an hour and eventually hit 1,000 kills.
Yay! High five.
Can't do it. But after that, it was right back into the grind. Back to dealing with pubs and having so much fun. What is with the people's health? What the fuck? Okay. That's fucking awesome. Mr. Oh no! No, I need the kills. I need the end round kills. Is that it? I need more. This bitch. Honestly, I was losing it at this point, and I somewhat just gave up with thinking about the game. I put on some YouTube videos in the background and just listened to them while mindlessly playing. I know the whole brain thing is important when you're trying to improve, but I genuinely just didn't care anymore. Day 13 was especially bad, as I could not find a good game for the life of me. It's like every game I'm in is just a fucking steamroll on either side, dude. I can't find people to even shoot at. Day 14 was the day I finally caved in. I couldn't take this anymore. Not only was I already tired trying to mesh my real life and this together, but I knew that I had to keep playing to make that counter tick up one at a time. I was done, man. It's been 3 days and I played almost as long as I played in the first 10 days. I was so sick of playing Soldier. I'm done. Are you kidding me? What? So I DM'd my friend Lunar, we hopped into a voice call and he agreed to pocket me. Thank you, Lunar, you're the best. But he told me that he'd only do it if we did a bit where I shamelessly promoted my YouTube channel, which, you know me.
Hey, youtube.com/ZenithCV.
Okay, I started recording and don't do the YouTuber voice, just be normal.
Oh, okay. Hey, YouTuber!
I know who this guy is.
I don't know. I just kind of found out.
I mean, I don't know who he is, but
know.
he seems. I mean, if I did know, he'd probably be like really cool. Probably, I think.
Hey, Soldier, do you like my Tf2 loadup?
Oh, that's a really cool sign you have. I wonder who that is. Whoever that is. I wonder.
I don't know.
Sub to who? I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna look it up after the game. After those very definitely funny moments, we finally got back on track, and they got my first Kritzkrieg of the entire challenge.
What have I ever done?
Like in the water? Why?
Spy.
Ah, you can't demoknight me, bitch. I have battalions. Oh. Speaking of the battalions, this item is really good. Near broken levels of good. Look, I tried to use the other two items, but the buff banner is kind of moot when you have a Kritzkrieg medic. And although the conch is good, I kind of want to have a video explaining why you really shouldn't use it. But the battalions is just broken. The crit resistance you get, including the insane amount of damage resistance, including the 20 extra health you get for literally no reason at all. Yeah, it's just way too good. Just for equipping this item, you are at an advantage against other soldiers or demos. Since their projectiles do around 100 damage, you can tank 2 shots from both classes instead of the usual 1. Or hell, if you don't even need the extra health to win a fight, just use it as a free rocket jump. Popping the battalions with the medic healing you is actually the most broken thing in this entire game. For example, a fully charged headshot normally does 450 damage. With the battalions, it only does 98. Since the medic by default heals at 24 health per second and the sniper can only do that damage every 4.8 seconds, you are effectively out healing a fully charged headshot. And not only do you get this damage resistance, but everyone near you, including your medic, also do. If you have a medic pocketing you, you effectively have a quick fix Uber with damage resistance for the rest of the team every time you do 600 damage. And as a soldier with a Kritzkrieg, I pretty much always had a full meter if I wasn't already using it. I felt like this item was genuinely broken when I was using it, and I don't even know how to describe the power trip I was going on every time I used it. Demoknight, see you later. Phlog, pyro, goodbye. Sniper, who? Playing Soldier this way was so easy, but it worked. I hit 1,500 kills, and I decided to take a short break before going out with more friends that were willing to pocket me. Thank you, Crowbolt and Yoshi Bobby, for doing that. You guys are also really awesome.
Getting killed. I'm getting pregame kills. Pregame kills. I need 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 pregame. I was laser focused on my goal, as day 15 is halfway through the month, and I was nowhere even close to halfway through Hail Zone. I was determined to 1, catch up to my goal, and 2, fucking start playing Soldier good. I was absolutely on a roll, going through servers like it was nobody's business, abusing the battalions, getting as many Kritzkriegs as I could until either the game ended or one of us would get auto-balanced. It became kind of a cycle. We'd join in, completely ruin the entire server, get some comments, and then get auto-balanced and have to requeue. I also want to say right here that I do not recommend playing like this. Not only are you not really learning anything if you're new, but you will also become the most hated man in the entire universe for a short period of time. People were not happy fighting us, and they said some pretty distasteful things, but I completely understand. If someone was playing like this in my game, I would be just as pissed. So I'm imploring you, do not play like this. I have an excuse to because I'm making a YouTube video and I have over 1,000 Twitter followers. Although it was pretty much smooth sailing, there were some weird things that kept happening. Excuse me?
How are you?
Are you fucking my ass? What? What?
Dude, you're bad.
I hit him every time. I hit him for like 150. What the fuck? Okay, I've been holding back for this entire video, but I have to do it. I hate pyro. If this video has done anything for me, it has made me hate pyro more than ever. I can't go a single goddamn game without some cocky ass pyro player running up to me pretending like he's Rambo, spamming his right click button until I either shoot him or the sun explodes, causing the heat death of the universe. It seems like every time I'm having a decent game, at least 2 people on the opposite team feel like it's necessary to go pyro and do everything in their power to try and stop me from playing the goddamn game. Oh, but Zenith, just use the shotgun. Oh yeah, that'd be great to know. If only I was in the respawn room so I can switch to it. Normally, I'd just be able to switch to scout, heavy, or hell, even sniper to completely shut down these players. But since I'm playing soldier, I literally can't do anything except equip the shotgun and hope the pyro doesn't have enough brain cells to push with any other player. So yeah, pyro's been really annoying this entire challenge. But this clip, this one right here, absolutely broke me. Look at this. A pyro has overheal, but the medi beam isn't on him anymore. So it's a 1v1 and he has a bit of overheal. I hit him with not 1, not 2, but 3 near direct rockets, him missing every single air blast, by the way. But for some goddamn reason, Valve gave this class the health of a demo man so he can still walk forward and insta-kill me because, hey, 5th time's the fucking charm here, I guess. Okay, if I have to be 100% fair, it really wasn't that bad. At the time when I wrote and recorded this, I was only focusing on the times I died to the pyro. Because I did and still do feel like these times I died are super unfair. Call it skill issue, whatever you want. It's just not fun to fight. And although I still believe that Air Blast is genuinely broken, I do still have to say that a majority of interactions I've had against the pyro, I ended up winning. And when I had an item like the battalions, I didn't even think about when to shoot. I just spammed rockets and tanked anything they air blasted. Oh, the fucking Mr. Beast, bro. Thank God I had bats. But I don't really think that's an argument for why air blast is bad, more so how good the battalions is in general. I just felt so annoyed every time I'd be playing the game and I just see a pyro staring at me, waiting for his turn. At this point, even with the pocket medics, I've been doing it for so long that I was just so worn out and tired, and you haven't even subscribed yet. I ended day 15 when I hit 2,000 kills. Or if you want to think positively, that's almost half of where I should be right now. Yeah, I wasn't even close to getting back on track, but I was hitting around 500 kills every day at this point. If I keep that up, then maybe I can catch up. Day 16, I hit up another jump map because I really felt out of practice, and I also did quite a bit of MGE to start off my morning.
Dude, one time I hit like a market garden into an air shot and it was like that was a big shot.
How was Valley today? I miss it already. That was just destruction.
It's kind of really bad.
Master He's not gonna give a fuck. For whatever reason, I was feeling a lot less motivated to play. I think I was finally feeling fatigue while playing TF2, and it was definitely getting to my head. It was also one of those weeks at school, you know, the ones where every professor you have just slams you with work. So the last thing I really wanted to do was spend the little free time that I had playing Soldier for the 15,000th hour in a row.
And you shit the bed in the video.
Then I pooped my pants, yeah, and then I put annoying orange Spanish. After playing for a couple hours, I really wasn't feeling good. And I ended up not even touching the game until day 18, where I finally hit 2,500 kills. I was behind, yeah. I was not doing well, yeah, but I didn't really care. I was so sick of this challenge, and I was honestly thinking of just cutting my losses and moving on to a different video. But then day 19 happened. Hello, it's day 19. I want to do anything else right now. I really don't want to be here. I'll be real. Words cannot describe how jaded I was to this challenge at this point. I felt like a prisoner being forced to pick Soldier every time, and I felt like I was regressing if anything. I was so mentally drained from this challenge that I started going back to my old ways, rocket jumping in without a care in the world if I died or not. Because maybe one time when the soldier dies, he could just take me with him. Eventually, my friends Lunar and Crowball got on, and we got straight to work. But today was different. Apparently, people don't like fighting against a battalion soldier with a ton of Kritzkrieg medics up his ass. And nearly every game, one of my friends kept getting auto-balanced. I swear auto-balance targets people in parties first, but that's a conspiracy for another day. Anyway, I kept feeling the need to re-queue games, because I'd feel bad giga-stomping a friend of mine who's taking time out of his day to play medic for me. But that's when Lunar had honestly a genius idea. So If you hit someone with the Uber Saw, you get 25% Uber. That's just a normal mechanic. But to make the item somewhat fair, the game checks for certain stipulations to see if you deserve the Uber. Like you can't hit a player on your own team, a disguised spy, the works. But one thing it doesn't check is if the person is actually taking damage. So theoretically, someone on the enemy team could equip the Bonk Atomic Punch, run in, get hit 4 times by a medic, run back to spawn, and do it again, giving the other team's medic effectively infinite Uber. And look, you know me, I have to look at it from the other side. You know, they call me Pope Benedict with how fair I am. And hearing about this strat and just thinking about the ramifications of my actions it disgusted me. I was dumbfounded that people would even think I would do that. I mean, come on, I have some sort of integrity when I play this game, right?
Use it!
Hit, quick, hit, quick! Awful stomped you. Alright. You guys ready?
To the window.
Okay, let's go. Use it.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
This is the most overpowered thing ever. Holy shit.
Alright.
Come back.
Come back.
Okay, wait, we're not.
Use it.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, I'm coming back. Alright, go.
Use it.
A guy on your team said, holy shit, said it. Nice god, like, little do they know.
This is the fucking worst godlike ever.
Go.
Use it. Go.
Go.
It's here.
This strat that I coined the degenerate strat was the most efficient way I've ever gotten kills in this entire game. For the rest of the day, we did this every single time one of us got auto-balanced. I won't lie, out of all the days where I felt bad for stomping players, this day was not one of them. I had gone through so much pain, so much torture, so much pyro that I felt like I deserved a day like this. Having constant crits was a euphoria I never felt before. I knew I couldn't do this every day, but just like heroin, why not try it once? I ended off day 19 and headed into day 20 on a massive hot streak, going from 2,500 kills all the way to 3,500 in a single day. That's right, I got 1,000 kills in a day. And although in the next 10 days I'd have to average around 800 kills, I felt like it was actually possible. I went to bed excited for the coming days, but woke up to something completely unexpected. I woke up on day 20 to an anonymous message. I didn't know how or why I got it, but out of curiosity, I decided to see what it said.
Hey Zenith, you got 10 days, buddy, before our 1v1, and that means 10 days until your entire channel is mine. You see this? You see that? That's a Mr. Beast combo. I don't think you can hit that, bitch. Fuck you.
This fucking guy has the audacity not to just gloat about how much better he is than me, but to play a Mr. Beast combo in front of me? It's unacceptable behavior. I was pissed, but I was also behind. I needed to grind strange points, but I also needed to MGE. I would consider myself okay at rocket jumping. I hit a few rollouts to my left. I don't need to worry about that anymore. I need to worry about destroying this man. So from days 20 to 25, I went hard. Crits me! Crits!
I'm so sad, dude. I'm so sad. You kept getting away from me.
No.
Oh shoot, Dragon Fury's here.
Oh, the Mando crits! I decided to focus this week on containing my aggression. I feel like a majority of my deaths now are due to me being overly aggressive and going for fights that I really shouldn't take. I probably have done this subconsciously due to me just hating a passive playstyle, but I finally decided to embrace the passive and see if I can live for longer periods of time. I also focused on choosing my fights more, choosing when I should jump in, jump out, when to shoot rockets, when not to, everything like that. Not only is it because, you know, when you shoot rockets at pyro, you die, but there's also been a lot of times where I've shot a rocket and it's just done no damage, and I'm still not sure why that happens, but I'm going to try to mitigate it as much as I can. It was also on this day that I was informed that past day 27, my friends who've been pocketing me wouldn't be able to do so anymore. So that added more fuel to my proverbial fire to try and get as many kills as possible in the next 7 days. And hope to God I can clutch up on the last 3. I also finally started to feel like my rocket jumping practice was coming into play. I was finally beginning to hit speed pogos like all the pros do, and I actually did pretty alright on this Sunshine rollout. Sure, it wasn't professional or anything, but it definitely was better than how it used to be, so I can't complain. It really feels like everything was starting to click all at once. My tiny brain was beginning to be able to realize what situations were good and what ones to avoid. I pretty much stopped shooting rockets at pyros because even though there's like a 90% chance that they didn't have a brain, I was afraid of that 10% chance that made their monkey brain go ooh, bust right click.
No one said that we have to get to last.
Oh, fuck.
One spot. Yeah, no, we lost. We lost.
No!
We have to super jump.
It's a pyro stuck in the ceiling.
What the fuck are you?
Then shoot them.
Ah, what the fuck? There we go. I also made the decision today that to try to get the jump on elmaxo, I would start practicing MGE in Australian service. Hopefully I can get used to the ping difference and surprise everyone with my unparalleled talent with 300 ping. I also thought it would be really funny if I beat him in his own house, since his entire branding is Soldier TF2 and he would lose to a guy with an anime picture. And I have to be honest with you guys, we ended up falling into our own ways and hit the degenerate strat again. This time on Snakewater, a 5CP server, and you know, I may have done a bad thing by refusing to cap the point while farming my hey, look, a kill is a kill, and karma will come my way eventually, but that day is not today. I also spent some time without friends on my ass. I wanted to practice what I've been learning with choosing my battles, and I feel like it would be more important to, you know, try and do things on my own for once. For the strange points at this time, I was at around 4,500 kills. I was really doing work grinding my strange, getting 500 kills every day or so, and on day 23, I wanted to hit the big 5,000 on stream. So day 23 was on a Friday, and normally I like to stream on Fridays if I have the opportunity to, and since I was available that night, I did. Unfortunately, I forgot to save the VOD beforehand, but we did hit 5,000 kills, and I did the degenerate strat a lot, so much to the point where I was actually feeling bad, and people on the enemy team actually added me, saying they are now going to try and snipe my games to make this challenge ever so much harder. But you know what, after what I did to them, which I'm kind of glad isn't recorded, yeah, it's very deserved. Even though I was doing incredibly after this stream, I decided not to use the degenerate strat anymore. I really want to implore again that you shouldn't do this. For the sake of this challenge, I ruined a lot of games and played like a complete loser. If you do this, you're a loser. Unless, of course, you're making a video where you denounce it, then you're base. Throughout this challenge, there were a lot of interesting ways people tried countering the double crit strat. Some people went pyro and spammed air blast, which, you know. Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm sorry. There was one game where a demo man who was pretty angry convinced his own team to go Vaccinator Medic paired with Uber Medic, which actually worked really, really well. We actually ended up losing this game, and the guy had some choice words to say on my Steam profile. I found it funny because he said he solo wiped us. I don't know when solo wiped meant having 2 vac pockets, but I literally have 2 crits pockets, so I really can't say much. Also, people seem to take note of my description, where the closer we got to October 1st, the more I saw people wishing me luck, and the more motivated I was to finish for them. On the 24th, I finally decided to get some international help. I asked one of elmaxo's friends and mods, Var, if he would like to MG on an Australian server, and reluctantly, he agreed. Playing with Var was super helpful because although he destroyed me, I was getting practice against a guy with good ping while I had terrible. I felt like doing this could give me the upper hand, as even getting a few kills could move the momentum to my side as we play. After that, I joined my first pub and ran into Unusual Sandwich, a friend of the channel and pyro man.
Tiny motorcycle while he's shirtless.
Fuck!
Oh, yeah. He had a jacket on, but he's ungagging.
How are you guys?
And can you look at Mr. Burger's
Mr. Good. So this part was actually recorded and put on Sandwich's decreaser video. Let's play more. After fighting that piece of human trash, I did a few more MGEs, this time with my friend Marco, and although he beat me, I realized my rocket placement was a lot better than it was when I began. Let's just say I was beginning to hit a lot more air shots than before, but even with these MGEs, I was not getting the amount of strange kills I needed. I was at around 6.9k at this time, and if I want to actually beat this challenge, I need to hit 8k by the end of day 27. Stop! Fuck! Day 27 was the worst day yet. I don't know what it was, but I was just not playing well. If I had to describe the people I was playing against today, it would have to be special. The fuck? This isn't human. I was consistently in multiple servers getting outbrained by people who I don't even think knew what game they were playing. And dying to people like this after spending so much time playing this damn class really put a hamper on my mood. I queued up with my friends for a bit, but by that point, my mental was absolutely ruined. I hit 7,500 kills, and I just couldn't play any longer. For my own mental sanity, I had to get off. But doing that means I'd have to get the next 1,000 kills in 3 days, on my own with no pocket. You know, I spent a lot of time on this challenge. These past 2 weeks, I spent over 80 hours playing TF2. I lost sleep. I left class early. I did everything to try and hit the goal. But as day 27 ended and the kill count feeling so high, it seems like I reached my end. Maybe I didn't deserve to hit Hail Zone. I spent a lot of time in MGE. I had a crits pocket for nearly half the days. Maybe this was karma finally catching up with me. And that may be the case. But you know what? It isn't over until it's over.
So bizarre.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I did it! I actually did it! No way!
You have it! You got it!
You got the Mr. Beast.
You got the Mr. Beast!
Mr. Beast!
Ain't no way.
I had done it. 1,000 kills in 2 days with no pocket medic, no extra help, just me and my trusty Mr. Beast combo rocket launcher. These last few days really tested my fortitude. I didn't have a friend to lean back on. I didn't have anyone at MGE. I just had myself, the pubs I got in, and everything I learned from the last 30 days. I did the rollouts, I hit the air shots, and I got my rocket launcher all the way to Hail Zone in a month. Before day 28, I was honestly terrified I wouldn't have anything that I actually learned. Sure, I spent a lot of time alone, but being pocketed 24/7 doesn't always yield the best returns for growth. But these tested all the skills I practiced and more. I rocket jumped when I needed to. I didn't get too aggressive. I picked my fights wisely. I played near perfect every single game. But before we celebrate, there's one more thing that I need to do. One more thing, or person, who's been a constant reminder from day one, taunting me every chance he could get. I need to show him. I need to show everyone just how much I've gotten better. This wasn't over yet until I get my well-deserved win over one of my biggest enemies yet. Today was the day of the MGE. This is what I was working towards. This was for my channel. This was everything. Going into this, I was nervous, but I felt prepared. We decided to start off on the Australian server, and it was good to go.
Oh, and they're just going.
Good job, mate. I don't miss.
They probably didn't add any maps or taunts or something.
normal.
What of a go-kart, I swallow what I always say.
Do I need to be like acting throughout this so you can like take clips of me? Like,
The
horror!
Should I cheer for Zenith the underdog or elmaxo?
The big dog.
No.
Well, I hate rich people because I'm a communist, so I'm going to
Okay, Hassan,
It's
dude.
$100.
Training has been insufficient. You were never good enough for me.
I must channel my inner power.
Oh,
Did the server just crash?
the server just died?
Someone's got to hit a Mr. Beast.
It will be me.
Oh, it took like your corpse went flying. Oh, you're dunzos, kid.
No.
Oh.
Zenith. I surf stabbed Zenith before, like yesterday. I just didn't record.
Shot's an airshot, buddy. I think you're a little bit out of your depth.
I'm watching the duel. I'll do wherever.
Dude, it's just like you get teleported
Yeah.
a second later to some new spot.
Yeah, no, that's literally it. So I bought a.
Mister. Do you want to see? I want to get a compilation of Carl Jacobs because I think that's the funniest.
What's Carl Jacobs combo?
Carl Jacobs
come on.
is when
Mister.
Carl Jacobs is when there's a stock engineer.
Okay.
Oh my god, now it's close. I'm gonna bring the pain.
Pain train?
Oh, yeah.
This guy is like
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
trick stab.
I win this, yeah, we're done. Or are we?
Elmaxo had been defeated. Not only was I able to prove that I can win against that silly little Australian, but I earned my place in the description of his videos. Wow, what an honor. Not only that, but I also had the pleasure of being able to tweet anything I wanted on his account. Anything I wanted. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. You see, about 6 months ago, I was deep into the editing grind, trying to finish my biggest project yet, when all of a sudden, I was slammed with notifications. How come? Well, apparently, a major inspiration to my content, Emplemon, had tweeted about me. Now, I wasn't sure if it was fake or anything, but I want to see for myself. I can't believe someone so large and so inspirational to my work, someone I was binging nearly every night while playing games, that someone acknowledged me. And then I saw it. This tweet ruined my life. For months, I was flooded with replies to any tweet I'd make. I'd get recognized in games. How on Discord, all I'd see is the same sentence. Cock-sucking, pimple-faced weeb. And only one of those is right. Ever since, I've been meticulously planning my revenge. And since elmaxo is fairly large, and Emplemon's actually acknowledged him too.
Emplemon DM'd me saying that they were a fan of what I was doing. And I can't lie.
I knew exactly what I was gonna do. I have the tweet ready to go. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Type all caps. Oh my god. Exclamation.
Oh.
I can't fathom how good looking at Zenith VX is. Yeah, okay, so initially I was just gonna have him tweet apologize to Zenith, but I decided that the humor of this tweet wasn't worth burning the bridge that elmaxo's created with him, so I decided just to let it go and make some shitty self-promo instead. So, you know, you win this round, Emplement, but I'm coming for you, so keep your eyes peeled. After the 1v1, the challenge was finally concluded. I put away my trusty rocket launcher to forever sit in my Steam profile. I opened up TF2, I joined a game, and I knew exactly what class I was gonna pick. You know, after all this time, I kind of realized something. I enjoyed playing Soldier.
Yeah, admittedly, it had its ups and downs, but every time I did well with him, I don't know, there was just a more special feeling about it. I guess throughout this, I gained a new sort of respect for a class that I once believed was pretty one-dimensional. And sure, there are still one-dimensional ways to play Soldier, but after playing for so long and getting decent at his mechanics, I didn't want all that time to just go to waste. In fact, I really began to enjoy— oh my god. Out of every goal set in the beginning, every single one was completed. You can argue that the rocket jumping one was still debatable, and yeah, I'm no Solomon Nelson, but I've definitely got a lot more consistent when it came to rollouts, which was my goal. But ever since the end of this challenge, my mindset of the journey became a lot less introspective, and a lot more— outrospective, is that a word? Because at the end of the day, this wasn't just about me playing Soldier, or the amount of kills I got, or how the MGE actually turned out. But it was about the process of it all. The mental shift I had, the people I met, the friends and enemies I made along the way. People recognized me, not just as a dude who makes videos, but tracking my progress throughout. They'd ask me for updates, and inevitably at the end of the game, cheer me on, wish me luck, and sometimes telling me to end my life. But honestly, it was pretty deserved sometimes. This is what I believe to be the beauty of something like TF2. Never in a million years would playing a class for an extended period of time seem interesting. But by being able to create these goals, connect with these people, and make these memories, it shows how much of a collective experience this entire thing truly was. I wasn't just playing Soldier, I was challenging myself. I was making memories and having some of the most fun that I've had in years. But that wasn't just about me. It was about everyone else, the haters, the pocket medics, hell, even the pyros. Because at the end of the day, we are all just the same people, sitting at our computers, wasting some time, playing a video game. My name is Zenith, and I am going to fucking bed. Oh my god.
I'm paying.